of, okay, this is the fulcrum point. So this is a turning point. And then the Emperor is the bank. Okay. The Emperor is like literally the granddaddy system. Four of Pentacles. Here's just who's controlling it right now. Are you a silver bank? Are you like, is that a possible thing? Like, can you just become a silver bank?
I guess I could have so much silver. I don't know. No, that's not what I was thinking of.
Like, I want to become a silver bank. Jenny, tell me, is it possible? I mean, maybe, I don't know. If things went so bad, you're like,
the bank and Bix.
Bank and Bix. I don't know. So, okay. This looks to me, though, that you're thinking, because when the Hanged Man reverses, this is the unsticking of a situation, and this is where something has been held in place. You're like, where's it going to go? Which direction is it going to go? It could be a project or just this school of thought, put a lot of energy into it, and it's remained kind of up in the air, or just like when you're like, okay, well, let's see where it goes. So this kind of looks like the finishing of something. Something has already been started. You've already put energy into something, and now you're looking at like, okay, well, where's it going to go?
That's exactly perfect setup. Now finish it.
All right, let's finish it. Let's see. Great. All right, treasure and rewards. Wait a second, these are the same ones we got before. We have taste, touch, and smell, which is funny because this is exactly what came up for the Terra thing right now, everything that's going on and what they're doing. And I think that's a whole other thing. But then we have treasure and rewards, electrical power, solar, internet. And then we have lost things in the cave. Or is this about the Grand Canyon?
No. Oh. I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, it's your brain, Bix. Like, there's trillions of things going on in there.
I know. That's what your job is. Figure out what I'm thinking.
Telepathy. Yeah, I'll add that to my repertoire.
Well, I'll give you some hints. Definitely the reversed hangman is like no longer being stuck in something. Yeah. And I've been trying to analyze and figure out this whole how the new form of silver manipulation has been, and we've been talking about this for over a year now. And you're the one who said they're going to keep it up. It's just a new kind of way, and then they're
change it. They can't. The old way wasn't working. They had to switch it up fast.
So we've been diving into what it is, and we came, Ted Butler found out his Bank of America leasing a hell of a lot of silver to BofA. No, JP Morgan leasing to BofA. Right. And then a couple of weeks ago, you're like, and there's a third party.
Yes.
I think that third party is the key to all of this, to exposing what it is. Last week we held up a whole bunch of cards, and it was none of the above type of thing. Ultimately, yes. I think we got to.
Yeah.
I want to know who it is. I want to know, or is it, what kind of entity are we talking about?
Well, so I think it is the Emperor energy. Okay. So because he is, and we have double fours here, by the way. So this is 4, this is 4. These are expressions of each other in the tarot. They're correlative. This actually implies, and then we have lost things in the cave. There's a superpower here that has been working diligently and steadily the whole time, just underneath, just out of public view. Taste, touch, smell, lost things in the cave. These things imply that an announcement is possibly made. Not one that you're necessarily going to see on MSNBC or anything, but if you're looking for it, it will be there. So let's get something on this. So you're talking about this third party. That makes a lot of sense as to what this is. The bank. It's a bank. It's not a bank.
Well, it could be, and it could be like the central bank, it could be the treasury, it could be, it's definitely two banks that are involved in the lease. But if you don't think it's a bank, what could it be? What it
I mean,
could
that's
be?
what this looks like. I said the Bix Bank because, I don't know why I said it. Well, because it was about your thoughts. So I'm like, I don't
So
know what
yeah.
kind of ambitions,
So
but
all right, we're gonna dig until we find this thing.
oh,
So we're looking for that third party.
legal battle. Legal
Okay.
battle. All right. So
Which would make sense with a lease contract, especially if they can't fulfill it. I don't know.
well, I do feel though that because the taste, touch, smell is a very evidence-based, like they need to see it. They need it needs to be,
Show me the
here.
silver.
Show me the silver. Do you, I think maybe it would be helpful because as far as who the names are and entities and corporations, I don't freaking know. But what I can try to do is gauge whether or not they're of alliance or contention.
Yeah, good. Well, yeah, to the contract or to good guys versus bad guys.
To good guys versus bad guys.
Let's
I
figure
mean,
that out.
are you just convinced that there's no such thing as this has to be like they have to be bad, like in order to be
No,
involved in
I'm
this
more
matter?
the other way.
Okay.
That
Okay.
there's a good party involved.
Okay. So let's see. Give me something on this third party. Silver. Ah! So we've got, oh my God. So we have family bonds, collaboration, and teamwork, which again really reiterates that whomever or whatever this entity is has been around. They're not new kids on the block by any means. And they've it almost looks as if they have been silent observers, like silently there, kind of holding, maintaining things,
Like
but
the
silently. Good guys. Then but I have toxic traits and bad habits next to time sensitive issue, which really to me feels like a grace period has been given here for a certain amount of fuckery to happen. That's what the toxic traits and bad habits is. But it's almost like once these move in, the family bonds, collaboration, and teamwork, things take on a much more things become active, things are like brought into effect. So it kind of looks like they're just simply on borrowed time here. And they're not, the toxic traits and bad habits. It's like they've done it so much that they've become so predictable that this third party entity is like, it comes in with that like daddy emperor vibe. Like, you can't trick me. I wrote the rules. I know how it goes because I invented it. That's kind of what it looks like to me. But it does look ultimately as if they're not like, it doesn't look like they're going to be allowed. Like, this looks like it's going to end. Like, this looks like it's kind of going to pop.
When?
No.
Come on, give me a guess. Give me a guess. Give me a guess.
No, I don't like to guess. I'll ask the cards. Okay. So what is the specific question?
When is this this arrangement between these three entities going to
become evident?
Become evident. There's a good one.
Because I feel like it's already there, but we need evidence. So when will we be able to prove it?
I think we just did.
The world, the universe, 21. Ooh, baby, I love the word. I don't know why that song pops into my head. Like, I don't even like that. I don't even know who sings that song.
That's what's that guy's name? Peter Frampton.
Who? Like, I literally have.
You don't even know who Peter Frampton is?
Mm,
Oh my god.
no, I don't. Nah.
Okay.
So we've got The World and the Wheel of Fortune. So this, as far as timelines go, this is between the 10 to 12 month period, but it's not necessarily 10 to 12 months from now. It's literally the span of 1 year. So I think we could be talking about, this is usually like the ass end of the year. It's the end of the year. It's the wrapping up of it, right? I just want to show you guys too, symbolically speaking, both of these cards depict these wheels, okay, these wheels of time, and how all things are in flux. They just keep moving. Nothing really ever stays still. So even the illusion that this agreement, that this, this contract between these parties, just because we don't, it's not evident, it's not on paper right this moment where we can see it, that doesn't mean.
Well, we do know some things about it. For example, the lease contract are all under 12 months, all under 1 year, the termination of them. So they're coming due now and for the rest of the year.
Can I say, because I know this was about time, these cards do imply, as far as seasons go, these are winter months. Both of these cards are winter months.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that helps anybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean nothing will happen, but it'll become evident, this three-party relationship by the end of the year.
So I actually think that the announcement will be made more about the announcement of a severance. Like, instead of hearing, like, the public isn't going to hear that there has been a fusion, although there has been a fusion and a collaboration, it will be presented to the public as a severance, as a ripping away,
like a bank failure,
something. Well, here you go,
or an
exchange
failure.
I want to say it will be presented as if this is a very rapid, very quick severance from something else, and there will be something to show for it. It will be like super evident when it is announced.
Okay. And then you think it's this year?
Yes, I do. I do. At 2022, man, this the 6th year, it is, anytime we're talking about sixes in numerology, this is all things in retroaction. So like promises, deals, cycles that began before, this is the year where they all come full circle. So a lot of contracts are being fulfilled. Celebrities, politicians, CEOs, a lot of these people are having to make good on their contracts that they've made. And some of them will, and some of them will not be able to. But I do feel like this, this is the freaking year, man. It's really intense. Silver's been talking to me. Like, I wasn't able to take this with me, and I really wish that I had. I always bring some silver with me, but I've just been
Don't
feeling.
Break that.
Break it. Don't tell me. Don't tell me how
to play with your sword
to handle my own
dagger.
So I actually, oh God, I hope the guy that made this doesn't see this, but this did it did bend during the move, but it's soft enough to where I bent it back perfect into place.
Well, yours is a little shorter than mine and thicker.
Yeah.
And he did that on purpose, because mine is longer and it's really flexible.
Yeah.
Crazy flexible.
No, so I guard this thing with my life. I tell Moon, I'm like, this is worth more than Mommy's whole existence.
So overall, don't worry about silver. The game's over.
Could you imagine selling your silver right now? Could you, like, I know, right? Like, it's a laughable thing, but I have to tell you, I feel like this comes to the public in a very like real life sort of way. Like it's not even like, sure, people are going to be talking about it on social media, but it looks like the narrative regarding this third party, they're going to make it so that it looks like, oh, well, there has been a mass, there has been a removal, there has been a detachment, we're doing things differently, we are parting ways with the so-and-so and such, and this is what we're doing. It's a parting of ways is how the announcement is going to come out.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Is it Warren Buffett?
Oh, here we go. Is it Warren
Just
Buffett?
a yes or no.
Okay.
Is it Warren Buffett of Berkshire Hathaway?
Is it Warren Buffett of Berkshire Hathaway? Hathaway? All these rich people. I feel like Warren Buffett is a mythological creature.
He kind of is. At least now.
So we have tone it down, stay calm. We keep getting the treasure. We keep getting the treasure, rewards, and collaboration and teamwork. So here's what I want to say. I can confidently say, look, if he's not the guy, or if he is the guy,
I think he's involved.
He's definitely involved. But if he was like the central guy, he doesn't want us talking about it. He's like, shut up. Shh. Do you know what I mean?
He did the same thing in the late 1990s. Secretly bought 130 million ounces of silver. Secretly.
Well, I've got the lots of potential card, which tells me that
Could be.
He's definitely involved. No, he's definitely involved in it. But the tone it down, stay calm was like, you guys shut up.
Tell anybody, Bix. I did. Well, we did it. We figured it out, at least part of it, and it makes the world of sense. So
yeah.
All right, we'll call it a day. Hey, get your reading from Jenny Moonstone. Find out everything you didn't want to know about your life or didn't want to know about your life. Go to Jenny. No secrets. JennyConstantine.com. Book your reading today. So important. Keep her working. We got to keep her working, and she'll help you. Calm your nerves when it comes to cryptos and silver. Or you could just replay this video over and over again.
Over and over and over and over.
Definitely get a reading from Jenny. You will not have a better reading anywhere else in the world, in my opinion. Jenny,
thank you.
Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Bye, everybody. Until next time.